so Light turns it down. The next day Al presents the cops with the new calculations he's made, revealing that all the timings of the deaths match a college timetable, meaning Kira is a college student who doesn't kill during classes. Since Light keeps hacking into the police system to keep up with their case, he quickly learns about their conclusions and remembers that the notebook's rules state he can establish the time and cause of death, so he writes down a bunch of deaths and programs them to happen during the whole day. When Al sees this, he can tell Kira is covering his tracks and concludes there's someone in the force leaking information. He has no choice but to start investigating all the cops and their families. A few days later, Light is taking a walk with Ryuk and notices someone is following him. Ryuk says that the same person has been following Light for 2 days already. He didn't say anything because he must stay neutral. Sometime later, Light and Shiori take the bus and the guy sits behind them. Light immediately confronts him, but the man pretends he doesn't know anything. At that moment a crazy man gets on the bus and takes the passengers hostage. Light recognizes him as a wanted criminal who recently escaped from prison and he wants to help, so he writes on a piece of paper that he's about to tackle him. When the man behind him sees this, he immediately warns him of the danger and tells him to trust him because he's FBI. Light doesn't believe him, so the man shows him his badge and Light can see his name is Ray. Noticing the guys talking, the criminal comes closer and snatches the piece of paper from Light, which turns out to be a torn portion of the death note. This allows the guy to see Ryuk, so he immediately panics and opens fire. Bullets can't hurt Ryuk and the criminal gets more scared, so he rushes out of the bus only to get hit by a car and die instantly. Light isn't surprised by this turn of events. He wrote all this down in the notebook to kill the criminal and get the agent's identity at the same time. Now Light knows the cops are looking for the information leaker. He wants to kill Ray but can't because he'd become the prime suspect, so he'll have to gather the identities of every FBI connected to the case first. Sometime later, Ray says goodbye to his fiancée Naomi after suddenly canceling plans for the day. Finding this suspicious, Naomi starts following him and boards the subway with him. Meanwhile Ray grabs an envelope that someone left for him and finds a bunch of paper sheets together with a radio. At that moment